Hello. Hi, we're live. Um, I'm echoing. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy day before I turtle and stream 18 hours a day playing World of Warcraft. Um, as always, we're back with Cult Busters, episode 91, approaching the TV milestone of 100. It doesn't sound crazy to me now. It's been 2.5 years. Yeah, if you guys want to support us, not on Twitch with the price sub increase, and now they've said they're increasing them again in the United States early next year. Yay! You guys can support us on Patreon for as little as $1. We also have a merch store if you guys didn't see the wonderful photos going during our starting screen. T-shirts, mug, cup, other stuff available soon. TM Blizzard Entertainment. And if you guys want to watch the VOD or miss anything, you guys can check us out on YouTube. We dual stream there and so the VODs are available there immediately after. With that out of the way, last week you had a pretty nasty fight with a devil.
That was a fun fight. What are you talking about?
As opposed to the other fights versus devils, which were...
Two of you died.
Yeah.
Emrys took the hour to bring you back last time. You guys were going over your options and what's next as you were sitting here post second resurrection. What would you all like to do?
I'm just gonna look at those two. Like, really, y'all had to go die again?
Well, tried not to.
But at least one of you will need a few days to sleep it off, right? Farzu, I think it was.
Yeah.
How many days do we have left before the peace talks? And 2 more Archdevils.
I think we're still on like 7 or 8 days.
7 days, yeah. You're good.
Oh. I think I can probably handle 2 more of those in a week. Try not to die this time.
Well, as long as I have a little bit of time, I can bring you back again. I just don't want to break things.
I couldn't have been more help, but I was a bit trapped.
Not your fault. If anything, I was a little jealous I couldn't be in there with you.
Was quieter and free of fireballs, but I don't know, not being able to be involved was frustrating.
I will say it was very interesting just watching you stand there and watch us. I know it wasn't your fault, but it just... I didn't think we would have to do that without one of us.
I did what I could. I was still casting what spells I was able to.
Oh, yes, I am not...
If you didn't notice.
Not faulting, it's just you at your full power is scary, so... Not having you was definitely like chopping our legs off at the knees.
Oh, well, good to know that I'm appreciated. You are quite formidable as well, Emrys. As your repertoire of transformations increases.
Transformations?
A dragon killed
He-
this for us.
He turned
Are
into a
you?
dragon.
You turned into a dragon and I missed it. God
did.
damn it.
I ripped his face off.
I don't believe I missed it. I felt kind of okay, but now I feel like shit. Damn.
Well, we've got...
Emrys turned into a dragon and I missed it. I'm never gonna recover from this.
Well, we've got 2 more Archdevils. Perhaps he can do it again. Can you do other colors or only the green one?
Well, if we go find some others, I can do them. I can change into them, but without seeing it, I can't really do anything.
What about red? We did red, right?
Yeah, but green was more fun.
Sure. Smart, too. I think the devils would probably...
Shrug the
Be
fire
able
right
to-
off.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't mind the fire so much.
It might actually help them. So I was like, that's not a good idea. I do think we need to rest, though, because I have nothing left to offer. My cube is empty, my staff is empty, my healing rod is empty, everything is empty.
Yeah, I feel about the same way.
And I know our friend Farzu can just take us to a mansion and whisk us away.
Oh, wait.
We pitch the exceedingly fancy tent right here. I suppose we can...
We think that's a good idea?
Well, I can always plane
been
shift
a-
this away tomorrow.
It's been a bit tough to get a read on the populace in this town. I kind of got the sense that most of them want to kill us.
That's a good point.
Maybe we should just fuck off someplace else and take a rest.
Have we got fucking off magic available to us?
I can fuck off. I can fuck us off one more time. Phrasing.
The phrasing we really want to go with.
Yes. I've got one charge on the cubic gate, so we can use that to go back to, I guess, my house. Safest place we got.
Sounds good
Works.
to me.
Well, I imagine
Or
it's
so you
pretty
can-
safe.
Oh, it's not about that. We'll be safe in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the coming
I would
out.
just hate to wake up and come outside in the morning and have there be an angry mob.
Plus, the druids might be able to tend to your wounds a little better than we can in the mage.
True.
And I'm getting sick of the food too, Farzu.
Well, you could choose whatever food you want.
Oh, that's disrespectful to walk into someone else's house and change the food.
Well, They don't care.
Well, but I do. I have manners.
And you've all but invited us to do so yourself, Farzu.
Yeah. You guys
But,
choose
well,
whatever food you
druids.
want in there.
Surface elves. Well, we can put up the mansion if we want elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We just probably shouldn't make this our campsite.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? Fucking off to Alder Point.
Yeah.
Works
We
for
used-
me.
We need to be in another dimension, though, don't we? Or
Yeah, you do.
so.
Oh, so we cast the mansion here after all, and then planar shift
no.
that way, or
No need for that. Just gotta make sure I have a spell slot for it. Yep, I do. Farzu will grab a piece of rope out of his backpack, hold it in his. It has had Ed cast rope trick. You guys ready to climb?
Go ahead and go with Farzu before we use the gate.
all right. Yeah.
I knew I grabbed that spell for a reason.
Do you mind if I copy this from your book while we've got some downtime, Farzu?
Oh, be my guest.
Before he's done saying "be my guest," it's already done.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's only a
I'm
second
just hearing
level spell.
I'm just hearing the be our guest music in the background.
That's
as
the
much as I can say.
that's like the that comes from
Yes.
the invisible servants in the mansion.
Yeah, we can't do anything now past that. We can't say any more about it.
Yes, sir. Alright, you guys climb up the rope into the interdimensional space. And cast your last plane shift and end up in Alder Point. Inside the house?
No, outside.
Oh, okay.
Why
Outside
would
the
we
house.
just appear in my house?
I don't know.
Because it's your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our shoes are dirty and we're covered in blood.
You're a druid. You care about dirty shoes.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation. I'm no longer covered in blood.
I mean, it's the
Minor illusion. I'm covered in more blood.
The
Dietrich,
best.
you're sleeping outside.
No, he's not.
Get the garden hose.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Okay?
Bringing blood into the house is not very demure or very mindful.
It's a minor illusion.
Yeah. You guys can clean off, head inside the house.
I was mostly worried about the black demon blood that's covering most of us.
Yeah. It's a
Fair.
couple. That's fair.
What?
I think I have a visual of like Fair casting prestidigitation on themselves, and then on Farzu, and then on Emrys, and then just like pointing the hose at Dietrich and just like spraying him in the face while he stands against the side of the building. Like, "Ah!"
That on myself.
See, I was just imagining.
Why would you do that?
See, I was just imagining.
You
the
have
scene-
magic. It's so easy.
See,
Why
I-
are you doing this?
See, I was imagining the scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Like the Pulp Fiction scene.
Yeah. Why'd you blow his fucking
This
brains
is a brand
out?
new shirt.
Yeah, you guys clean up, head inside. You got like 3 hours back because of the time change. Oh no, you lost 3 hours because of the time change. So it's already late afternoon now.
I'm gonna go check my mail again.
Okay. A smaller
And then-
stack.
I'm gonna go to the.
A smaller stack is
I'm not-
inside the door. It seems like
I'm not
somebody is now
going through
going
it.
through it.
I'm just picking it up and handing it to Dietrich. Just going to find him afterward. Here you go. You did a good job throwing the trash this time.
Sure. I'm gonna go speak to the refugees and prisoners
Okay.
if they're still around.
Yeah, they're still hanging
And just
around.
let them know the war is over, and there are armistice talks happening in Calburn in about a week or so. Thought you'd be pleased to learn some happy news.
Kind of like murmurs go through the
Seem-
crowd, and they're like, okay, so we can't go home until after the talks? Basically.
I would stay here for the next week, but I'm sure once the talks are over and everything's resolved.
Okay. Okay, well that is
Or-
that is good news.
I mean, or you could just go now. What are they gonna do? Up to you.
That's a bit of a it's a bit of a hike. It's a bit of a trek.
Oh. Well, give us a couple days to finish up the business we have. But
well, we can wait.
I
until,
imagine we can
wait until after the
we
talks.
can help you out.
We can wait until after the talks.
You're free to do whatever you like.
Yeah, you see some of them like talking in small groups and like families making decisions about what they're gonna do. Guess they're all kind of camping in the area. Some of them got houses and staying at the inn. Some of them are camping in what seem to be like, I wouldn't say magically produced tents, but rapidly produced tents, but using like druidcraft and things to make like bark houses and stuff here in the kind of like park area outside of your guys' house.
I'll do the copying from Farzu's spellbook, and Farzu, if there's anything you'd like from mine.
Farzu's pretty content with what he's got so far.
Okay.
He's not into collecting spells like Fair. He likes reading them. He doesn't care to collect.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Dietrich will just sprawl out on the floor, sorting the mail. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Might be something. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, and bullshit. Here you go, Emrys, and I'll hand you the one letter that I pulled out.
See, I knew that you were better at this than they were. The last time I had a lot of bullshit left over. It was for events that had already passed.
Well, they forgot an important rule of the game. If they're trying to get things through me, don't bullshit a bullshitter.
smart bullshitter at that. But I promise I won't tell your secret. You know, Dietrich, have you talked to Willie lately?
Yeah, just the other day. I asked him if it was okay if I spoke for the pirates at the meeting. He said yes. I imagine he'll have some more instructions for me when we're getting closer to the date. And I'm also thinking about slipping in a request of my own. Just a little something in the peace treaty for us. What do you think about signed letters of marque from every city in the world for the modesty? We can go absolutely anywhere we like. No blockade, no war, no nothing will ever stop us again.
Sounds like a lot of power, but I'm sure a lot of responsibility comes with that. And I don't know that Dietrich really likes responsibility like that.
Well, there's no responsibility with it. Think of it as a permission slip. It's a piece of paper that says, the captain of this ship is allowed to go wherever.
Have you ever asked permission to do that? I figured you would just go anywhere.
Well, I would. It's always a comfort to know that you have an insurance policy and that you won't be fucked with too badly.
Yes, get it down in writing now.
And we're about to, I guess, be in somewhat of a position of power.
Dietrich, I also kept these 4 letters. It's about your boat's extended warranty from some insurance company.
Oh, I think I put those on the bullshit pile. Let's take a look. How'd they get this address? Jesus, they're good.
Just figured I'd warn you. They're already searching.
Oh, look, this one says it's like a good neighbor.
Ooh, that one has a little lizard on it.
Yeah, this one has a lizard.
Fantasy guy go, fantasy guy go.
Oh, this one has a lesbian wearing all white.
And now you just got me thinking about the time Lily from the AT&T commercials was on Make Some Noise.
Yeah. Oh, and here, this one says name your price. All right, I'm just gonna write down 0 and send it back. That was easy.
Anyways. Anything else you all wish to do with your evening?
Can I go see about selling some vials?
You're just gonna hawk drugs on the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've already tasted them.
That's true, you have sold some to the druids here already.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go see if I can sell a few more.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or performance if you're gonna set up on like a street corner and like hawk it like old school.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm doing
handstands.
performance.
Yeah.
I have a +10 to fucking performance for some reason.
Mr. Pirelli's Miracle Elixir.
I'm pretty sure Blade Singers get performance for free. I think is
I
probably what
think
that
they
is.
do. Actually, you can mouse
Oh.
over and it will tell you what you get it from. Oh no, not on that.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Yeah, it's not that granular.
Uh,
It's just gonna say yes, you have it, or no, you don't.
27.
$27. Okay, yeah, it's Art of Song and Art of War and Song. It's their level 1 ability to give them short sword proficiencies. They get performance as well.
Mm-hmm.
27. How many
Yes.
how many vials do you have?
I was just looking that up right now. Okay, I have 12
Okay.
of one tripping ball.
Okay.
I need to also get some more mushrooms.
So you've got 12 balls worth.
Yes, I got 12 balls worth.
You still have one mushroom. You need to break it up and grow it. Yeah, I think you could sell 10 of them at 12 gold apiece.
Okay, cool.
You get a pretty captive audience. There's a lot of people here right now. You put
Okay.
on a good show.
Cool. So 10 at 12?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Far as you making money. Oh, yeah. After I'm done selling, I'm gonna go and check on the production in the basement.
When you get back to the house, actually, Farzu, where were you?
Oh, just nowhere. I'm kidding. I decided to go see about selling some tripping ball.
Oh, how'd you do?
Oh, very well. I sold 10
Wow.
vials. Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah.
We should think about getting you like a warehouse and a storefront and all that.
I don't know about a storefront, but definitely a warehouse.
Well, why not a storefront? Then you can make money off this enterprise even when you're not here.
True.
Just hire some kid to run the cash register.
Yeah, they work for pretty cheap, don't they?
I mean, I
Nah.
don't know what the laws are here in Alder Point, but
Alder Point
that's
does have
somebody else's.
Alder Point does have
That's
more
somebody else's
base law.
problem. Still, I bet once people try it, it'll sell well enough.
Yeah, I need to get my my stock up first, I think.
Well, I'm sure you can probably hire people to help with that too. It's all about scaling up.
Yes, definitely need to maybe while resting, I'm gonna work on that.
Not just one patch of mushrooms, but 100 patches of mushrooms.
I feel like scaling up is a term
area.
that Dietrich just heard thrown around a lot in school and has absolutely no idea what it means. But yeah, your grow area downstairs is done.
Cool.
In the basement.
Okay, I'm gonna get some of that mushroom growing.
Cool.
Also, since Emerus is, I guess, kind of mayor or whatever, high druid of this town, I will leave him 20 gold as his cut of the profits.
Okay. Make a nature check when you're downstairs.
Emrys is lucky you pay your taxes.
Yep. Nature. Well, I bet that's my only nat 20 for the night.
Nice.
25.
You feel pretty confident you have inoculated the mulch in these grow beds with the mushroom head that you have.
Nice.
No idea what their life cycle is or how fast they grow, but you're pretty sure you've done step 1. On the taxing, side note, because this is the funniest thing, I do love the only thing that the Joker is canonically scared of is the IRS.
Yeah.
Dietrich, any evening plans? Fair besides spell stuff, any evening plans?
Probably
Fair.
Dietrich. Yes.
What's your timetable look like? When do you need to murder someone next?
Constantly. Oh, I don't know.
Is it like you get a little tingly feeling and you know it's murder time, or is there like a schedule?
I always have that tingly feeling. Why?
Just curious if you wanted to knock one out while we're here.
Sure. I wouldn't say no.
If it's something you feel compelled to do.
Yes. I don't know, is like Fair aware of that like requirement to do
Yes.
something evil every 10
Yeah.
days? Okay.
Yeah, you're uniquely aware of it.
Oh, so
Okay.
you would know, like, oh, I've got about a week left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because, like, I think it's described in, spoiler alerts, Book of Vile Darkness shows up in Vecna Eve of Ruin, and it's described as having, like, it starts to
Wow.
pull away from the wearer when they haven't committed that evil act.
Okay.
Wait, the Book of Vile Darkness shows up in the Vecna book? What a
No.
spoiler.
Yeah, what a spoiler.
Way.
Insanity.
Wow.
How dare you?
Ruined. Ruined forever.
I appreciate the pun.
Oh,
But yeah. Did you have
shall
anyone in
we,
mind, Dietrich?
No, maybe here's not the best place. Like, these are all Emrys's people.
Well, not all of them. All of the humans from Stormmaw.
Well, perhaps we can think about a worthy target and off somebody after these last two fiends are dealt with.
Or an opportunity of some sort will just present itself in the moment,
Those are the best kind.
right?
Speaking of opportunities presenting themselves in the moment,
Yes.
fade to black.
Hey. Hey. Emrys, you getting up to any shenanigans?
No.
Okay. Alright, y'all can hit your long rest buttons. As far as you, I totally forgot you had a -4 to both of those rolls.
Oh,
I remembered on the you're muted, but I remembered on the performance
Yeah.
one. But it's still a 21.
Yeah.
That's still enough by a margin.
Okay. Okay, good.
You know, if I'd remembered,
in my head, I had like a 16.
if I'd remembered, I could have gone with and given you guidance or something. But...
Cool. Your penalty is now -3 on everything.
-3 on everything?
Today, yeah.
Okay.
As you all can hit your long rest buttons and wake up in the morning. I believe somebody has to roll some charges.
I just rolled them.
Cool.
It was 1 and then 3 for my staff.
Oh, Farzu, did you want counterspell?
Oh, yes.
Or dispel? Well, I
Yeah.
can't teach you dispel magic. That's just something I know how to do, but...
And,
Counterspell would probably be good.
Yeah. The Wand of Sending had 1 charge used, so it's now full.
Cool.
What level is that again?
3rd.
3rd?
So 6 hours and 150 gold, I think.
150 gold worth of
Materials. Ink.
ink, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is not very difficult to get in.
I have magical ink.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah, I have 450 gold worth.
Okay.
So 150 gold worth?
Yep.
And 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will do that.
Oh, so how are we all feeling this morning?
I feel like I need to replenish some of my scrolls.
Farzu, you look a little better than yesterday, but still kind of
Yeah.
like hell. Have you been sleeping all right?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out this vision, I guess, when I was dead. I think I gotta find a way to get to the Raven Queen's domain. There's something there she wants me to get. But I don't. I need to do some research to figure out how I'm actually going to get there and get back. Wow, I think I know how to get back, but get there, that's the other part.
What do
Well,
I
that
know
makes-
about... I'm sorry.
No, that makes sense, but you look like you need to sleep for 3 days.
Oh, probably. But there's too much work to do.
Well, would you like us to wait before we go take on the last 2 devils? We've got
Might.
time.
Yeah, if we got time, might as well. Take some downtime. Take
Rest
my
up.
mushrooms. Maybe make some more.
Okay.
And maybe go find the library and search on how we could get there.
Sounds delightfully boring. I suppose I'll just busy myself with the mail.
That might be
Bullshit.
more entertaining.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
What would I know about the Raven Queen's domain?
History or religion?
Okay.
Oh,
21. Probably history. They're both plus 18.
sorry, what level was that spell on again?
3.
3.
3.
21 history.
Yeah.
So the Shadowfell is one of the inner planes. It touches against the material plane, much like the Feywild does. It is Yeah, exactly. For those who have been there and been back, they say it's hard to describe. Like, you have emotions, and you have thoughts and feelings, but they're all diluted or diminished. Everything is extremely overcast gray. There's not much natural color. And the longer you are in it, the more difficult it is for you to adjust to the normalcy of the material plane when you come back.
Interesting.
Also, under 21,
Okay.
it's also not just the home to the Raven Queen. There are several other liches and evil entities that have also made their home in the Shadowfell, which makes it outside of, like, all of the... what the fuck is Ravenloft? Domain of Dread. Outside of the domains of Dread, even, it is not a safe place by any stretch.
And was that one of the places that is available to us on the cube?
I believe so.
Okay.
Were we told above game? Were we told in game?
Oh, I know it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you haven't told us.
But have you told them?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like,
You
I
just know
knew
the
that above
You
game,
just know the
but-
Underdark and material plane on the cube.
Mm.
And some place where he fucked off to in Metaplanetar.
Yep.
If Farsu's gonna go find a library here and hope to find something about strings.
I will tell you above game. I am waiting for Farzu to be fully rested before I tell anyone that the cube can go there.
Yeah. You're saving him from himself.
Correct.
We got other obligations right now, so
Yeah, but I've seen you chuckle fucks do some things for self want, so
yeah. Quite possibly, especially since he doesn't know what it exactly it is. Just knows that he's been tasked to go get it. Come get it.
Okay.
But yeah, can Farzu find some books about string?
You mean the Threads of Fate, Threads of Destiny?
Yep.
That kind of stuff?
Threads of Destiny, that kind of stuff, yeah.
Make an investigation check for me.
Investigation. Uh, 17.
Okay. There are books that talk about it very broadly. Like, followers of the Raven Queen have been known to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Some have used it to scam people to tell them how they're going to die, etc. Not any information pertaining specifically to a more detailed explanation of what you're seeing.
Okay. Farzu is still gonna be looking for books like a madman, trying to figure it out.
Okay.
He's gonna fixate on that for the day.
Okay.
I want to scribe a couple scrolls, but I'm
Okay.
figuring out which ones right now. So. I guess I will also recast my contingency since I have time today. So I will cast it for give myself another vortex warp on a verbal cue. So if I need to fuck off at instant speed again, so I don't get, for example, yeeted through a gate into the hells.
Yeah.
Instant speed. All right. He's going to push you into the gate. In response,
I'm gonna tap 2 blue mana and Vortex Orb.
yep.
Actually, blue, 2 uncolored and a blue. It was printed in the Forgotten Realms set.
It's just a single white. You just ephemerate to the other side of the room.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so spell 6 hours, library, day 1. Day 2 library is when you're gonna fuck off and try and find everything else. Cool. Fair's gonna scribe scrolls for 3 days. What's Dietrich gonna do to occupy himself? Besides his 5 minutes of joy of ripping up mail every day.
I don't know.
One of the things I want to scribe is 6th level scroll,
Okay.
which would take even me 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Dietrich would want to bring me coffee
I will certainly do that.
or something.
And I'd also, in those 3 days, like to use my amulet to communicate with Willie and
Okay.
just start getting a list of stuff that the pirates want.
Yeah,
in
I
their peace
have.
deal.
I have that. I can pull that up. 6th level scroll is
12 hours, 150 gold for me.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a DC 18 Arcana. And then a DC 12 con saving throw.
Okay.
With advantage with Dietrich's assist.
Alright, so that's a...
What skill am I assisting on?
Nothing. You don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
That's a 28 for Arcana.
Yep.
And then the con save you said I make with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more a roleplay. It was more a roleplay thing in my spell scroll crafting rules that I made up. Where if like a player like assists them by bringing them food and stuff so they don't have to take breaks, they have advantage on the con saving throw.
When they make the con saving throw, could I cast Bless on them?
Yeah.
Give them a D4 on top of whatever they roll?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another one, so that's 23.
Oh yeah.
Just in case. My spell slots aren't really doing much else right now.
Fair always appreciates Dietrich.
Say, and I guess this conversation will be maybe on the 3rd day. He'll kind of look uneasily over to where he knows Bear keeps the Book of Vile Darkness, and just ask, have you read anything interesting in there lately?
All sorts of things. I was thinking about starting to add a little bit to it myself. Why?
I'm just wondering if you're still considering going down this path of cursed immortality.
Yes, I am. That's not a problem, is it?
Why would it be a problem? You were always going to outlive me by several hundred years. Now, I suppose you'll just outlive me by several gazillion years.
Right. That's definitely not something I look forward to.
I I don't know. For elves and drow, I'm sure it must be different, but to me, the idea of being here for even 200 years sounds wild and insane.
And I've already been here for almost 300. It's wild to me that you're allowed out of the house at 25.
Well, I suppose everything on our timeline is just a bit more compressed. Our lifespans being as short as they are, but I do think there's still a big difference between a few hundred and forever.
True. I mean, we saw what the time did in isolation to Trevarin, back on Karuri Island. I certainly don't like to plan to end up like that.
Perhaps if you had some means of being more mobile, then you could at least see the world while you enjoy your immortality.
Well, I'll have time to perfect more teleportation magics, like see what I can learn from Emrys, perhaps, and from other libraries. I'll have all the time in the world to read. And just go wherever I can imagine, I suppose. Like stepping through a door or a tree.
Dietrich will just nod and start getting ready for bed, and he'll pull out a few sheets of paper and borrow a quill. Just start writing. Which you probably clock because it's an odd sight for him. But I think if you try to get close or ask what he's doing, he'll just quickly fold up the paper and say, nothing you need to worry about.
Oh, yes, that answer makes me instantly stop worrying. But I'll leave you to it. They'll go get the Book of Darkness, Vile Darkness, and flip to the back to a blank page. And they'll start to write in the book. And just sort of glance up over at Dietrich every now and then.
Oh, God.
And occasionally he'll ask you how to spell a word.
Has all that mail finally broken you? Or was it watching me scribe that scroll earlier?
The only male who could break me was a guy named Gustav back on Roguewater.
Fair, just like face into book. Right, I shouldn't have asked.
Dietrich Deep Lore.
That I just made up
Yep.
on the spot.
Yep.
It's like, oh, they
Well,
worded that. They worded that in a certain way, and I need to make a joke now. Has the mail
Emrys.
broken you?
Emrys, how are you spending your 3 days?
Figuring out what's going on in town, essentially. Just meeting with people, I guess, since I have responsibilities and things now.
You got responsibilities. I forgot how they said it on Rugrats. Sponsorabilities or something. Anyway.
It's sponsorability.
Sponsorabilities, there it is.
I just remember a Macababy's gotta do what a Macababy's gotta do.
That's right.
From the Hanukkah special.
Yes.
Yep.
It's yeah, you meet with the various and sundry people who keep things going when you're out of town. They're kind of keeping the ship running. They're hesitant about peace talks and everything and the war coming to an end. And what's next after that, if it really means peace and that kind of stuff, because they're kind of spread out, like the Druid enclave as a whole is spread out like across the entire globe. So it's like, what does it mean for them if it just means new issues kind of rise up? So they'll kind of bring that up with you, but it's more like, yeah, that's like next week's problem after the big meeting and everything.
For everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take that into consideration for when we actually do have the big meeting
Yep.
and all of that, and send a representative, of course.
Yeah. And they have a couple things I'll send to you later about what a couple of their aims in terms of needs are from any kind of treaty. Cool. Anybody else have anything they need to do during their 3 days?
Oh, I probably need to find someone that can actually handle the mushrooms while we're gone.
You have multiple. There are multiple housekeepers.
Okay, and they can handle it?
Yeah, they're druids.
Okay, good.
Cool. All right. Why don't we take our break early there? Good. Cool. We'll come back and then they'll decide what to do next. See you guys in a few. I'm gonna turn this music down. Get the good stuff going back. I actually love this song so much I unironically added it to my playlist.
Chloe does this thing sometimes where she runs full tilt across the room and like crashes herself into this like set of bags in one corner of my house, and she just did it again, and it's funny every time. Like, cat, why?
Cap, why you do this?
What goes through her fluffy little mind?
Yeah, you guys had 3 days of downtime. By the end of it, Proto, you no longer have a negative.
Oh.
Oh, is there one more thing I could do? A little bit of shopping?
Yeah, what you need.
More scroll scribing supplies?
Yeah, it's easy to get here.
I got more vials.
Yes.
Cool. How many vials are in a bottle? Because apparently I have a bottle of tripping one ball.
I think it's 4.
4?
Yeah.
4 vials for a bottle? Okay.
I think so. I need to look that up. They're putting ounces on them in just like 3 weeks, and I'm so excited.
Oh my.
Underrated, the most underrated change coming to the player's handbook. You heard it here. Especially when your player decides their end game is running a drug empire.
Gotta make money somehow.
True.
Gotta have a nice
Well,
retirement.
well, it should be metric then if it's a drug empire.
There we go.
Mhm.
Give me 10 grams.
I'm gonna get 1,000 gold worth of scroll scribing supplies. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Vials are $10, 10 gold per vial, or 1 gold per vial.
I have no idea. Let me.
They're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
Yeah, I'll look.
For some reason, it says 10 gold for
It
10,
might be.
and I have 10 of them so far.
A vial
Yeah,
is
it's 1 gold. It's 1 gold apiece.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll buy another 40.
Okay.
So 40 gold.
Oh, a bottle
You know, if
is.
this is sort of making potions of tripping balls. I'm sure there's plenty of vials inside my manor.
Well, now there are more.
Oh, a bottle is way more than I thought it was.
1.5 pint.
Yeah.
Comes in pints.
It comes in pints.
Yeah, you can buy a
And-
pint of potions of tripping one ball.
Wow, you're gonna make pints now? Well,
Okay,
you
so that's
gotta have a permit for
24.
that.
24
No,
That's
vials?
no,
24 ounces.
So 6
It is
vials.
one-
6 vials. I was
6
close.
vials, yeah.
I was close.
6 balls.
You can
Okay,
fit
I'm gonna-
6 balls in one bottle.
Yeah. I'm definitely
You're gonna need a
cut that
permit
down.
for that.
There might
No.
be
Nobody needs that much.
a little
There's
dust on
definitely
the bottle.
ABC is gonna come inspect your operation at this point too.
And
No,
Emerus is
I
the
don't-
ABC here.
That's why I gave
Him a cut.
Emerald. I gave him a cut, so
Okay.
well, I'm gonna transfer those into vials then.
Cool.
So 6 vials to a bottle.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fantasy ATF just breaks down the door one
Yeah.
of these days.
You know
It's
what?
ALE.
In my mansion, they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, but you're not growing
Fantasy
this stuff.
DEA.
But you're not growing this stuff in your house.
No,
the
sadly.
fantasy DEA.
That's what I said, yeah.
You got like your brother-in-law Hank is just on your tail for the next 5 years.
You know what? He's not making this in a fucking trailer in the middle of the desert, so we'll be okay.
More like a castle on the hill.
Okay.
Farsu getting out of bed in the morning, coming downstairs and just asking us, "Wanna cook?"
while he's in his underwear only.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the only way to do it.
let's cook.
I was so worried. I will say this now on stream. I was so worried because it was when my old housemate was still living here who also DM'd a campaign. And when the potion of tripping one ball stuff happened very early, I was like, what the hell am I gonna, like, if this campaign turns into Breaking Bad, like, what the fuck do I do? And we brainstormed all sorts of crap. Because I was pretty sure that's where it was going.
No.
No. Just a nice side business. Well, the campaign's going to keep the gold
I
rolling.
would have been hilarious.
I've never watched that show, so
Man.
Makes it more hilarious.
Yeah, it does.
Next thing you know, Farzu's going to come out of the basement in some whitey tighties with an apron on, and that's it.
Jesus.
Spend a whole
Oh.
session just trying to kill a fly.
Yeah. Roll for swatter. Alright.
Can't get into the mixture.
Where are you guys off to?
What was the next? There were 2 left, and they were in. One was in Calborn, the other was.
Dwerdar.
That's the one we just did, I thought.
Nope, you did
I thought the one we
Kunbador.
just did was in Kunbador.
Oh, I thought we did the other one.
Nope.
I thought we did Dwardar, and we still had Kunbador. Editing my notes. Off to Dwardar.
well, shall I cast this trick again?
I think it's probably the easiest way, right?
It seems to have worked pretty well the first time.
And Farzu will
Which
cast
makes it-
Cloak Trick.
Which makes it absolutely not the worst method of teleporting we've ever come across.
Yeah.
I'm
I will
sorry.
use the gate.
I've apologized multiple times.
Oh no, it's in game. We
Yeah.
would be like,
I
oh,
know.
remember that?
Yeah.
That sucked. That was a bad day.
It was a bad day. Somebody almost drowned.
Fair wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
No, they weren't.
Bear doesn't have teleportation trauma.
I mean, they've got like 6 or 7 other kinds, but
Yeah. It's the one they don't.
one they don't. Yeah.
Glass half full. Yeah. What's
Dwardwar. That's Deep Gnome City, isn't it?
Yep.
Or Dwergar.
where?
Dwergar.
Dwergar,
Yeah.
sorry. Do you think they... Did they do... is it known for much mining? Do you think they would keep large gems around there? I could use one for the new spell I got off the last devil we killed.
Well, the last time we encountered this particular nation of Dwergar, they were mostly interested in mining mithril.
Roll.
It's not to say they don't have something else.
But let me know if you happen to see any particularly good quality gems. See if I can figure out the particulars of that elemental summoning spell that I picked up. Sounds like that would conjure a pretty big one.
Do you think they'll remember us, Emrys?
Yes. Why not?
Oh, you'd been
Suppo-
through here?
Do
I
we want
suppose
them
we're-
to remember us? No.
I suppose we're hard to forget. No, this is not too far from where we all met. Emrys and Farzu and I.
Oh yes, that was it. That was fun.
Not in the Dwar city proper, but
Close enough.
We have
we've come a long way since
yes,
then.
lot a few friends have left us, but
Is this going to be like that level in the video game where you have to go back to like the original town where you started? Like,
Dude, I
like
gotta
in,
go face the final four.
yeah, like in
Yeah.
Pokemon Red, like in Pokemon Red and Blue, after you go all the way around and your team is so high level, and then you have to go back to Pallet Town and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so where as you go up the rope trick and you cast plane shift to go to Dwar, where would you like to go?
Perhaps the center of town this time?
um,
Are you this
I
familiar with... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would more likely rather have the outskirts.
I suppose
Well, isn't
ultimately it's
the-
up to Emrys, but...
Isn't
we
it
have-
all underground?
Yeah. Maybe a side tunnel.
I mean, I'm not very familiar with the layout of the place, but wherever you think you can get us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we have any maps, or have we seen any maps of this place?
No, but they're familiar with some of the locations
Okay.
because they have been there before.
Okay.
I guess the closest location. Might have to walk a bit. Because we gotta know of the area, right?
But and we haven't been to the city,
You went through the
have
out.
we?
You kind of went on the edge around the city when you were in the
Okay.
cart that went through when you guys did all the disguise self stuff.
Oh, okay. On the cart.
Yeah.
So we can get to the outskirts.
Yeah. You can also teleport into the mine where all the shenanigans went down too. And work your way back.
So like go back to where the cart was, maybe.
See if the cart's still there.
You took that back to Rhineport, though.
To be there, the
didn't you?
cart
Oh,
is
yeah.
in Rhineport.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I thought you meant the mine cart that we had to ride in the mine.
Yeah, absolutely you guys could go back there too.
Well, like, does that lead to the city?
Yeah, you can get from the mines to the city.
Okay. I was never clear on how close to the actual city we were.
Like a half day.
Sure. Whatever works.
Alright, Emrys, it's up to you.
Let's go to the minecart thing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you pull up the original map right now, I would love you till the end of time.
Oh, wrong drive. Oh, cool. That just crashed.
Oof.
The thing, not that. Not that. No, not that either. There we go. Boom.
Yay!
Nostalgia.
Oh man.
Yeah. Boom shakalaka. Like I don't save everything. Yeah, you guys are teleport to where you guys started your minecart ride. Probably like a half day towards the city of Dwarduar.
Was this where they wrecked the portal thing?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
near there.
Are the remains
Wha-
still there? Can Fair check them out?
That's like an hour in the other direction. But
An
yeah.
hour. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I wasn't sure how close we were to it.
Yeah, it's not super close.
Okay.
Farzu could figure out the way, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can carry on to the city. It's fine.
Do we take the cart?
Oh, that would be
I'm-
fun.
I'm asking. Like, I'm a little turned around. I'm not sure which way.
You would know the cart would take you towards the contraption.
So
Mhm.
opposite direction.
Yeah.
So not that way.
Yeah. No.
So which
unfortunately.
way?
And Farzu will be just this keen mind little crap leads the direction. This way.
Physically turns Dietrich that way.
Yep.
Ah. I knew that.
I will say, you guys do notice some differences. Everything is kind of covered in like this layer of dust. The braziers aren't lit. They're out. It's pitch dark in here. I hope everybody has dark vision.
Yeah.
I do believe we're a party where everybody has dark vision.
120 feet.
Great. Yeah, you get extra because you're a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of see everything in grayscale, and you cautiously, I would assume, make your
Oh,
way
yes.
make your way back towards the city of Dwarduar.
Man, it's been a while since we've been around here.
I'll actually pull up a funnier map that I still have saved all this time later real quick. I still have their Kurori map and the map route you guys
Oh
took.
man.
Oh, jeez.
I think I saw the ASCII map saved in my notes.
Yeah.
That I just painstakingly made room by room.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Farzu is like explaining to Fair what they did here and all the craziness that went down.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the one I'm looking for or not. It's not. Alright, cool. As you guys trek about 3 or 4 hours through what is mostly abandoned mine, make a perception check. Oh, there we go.
Is this site-based?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
27.
Cool.
16.
16, 27,
Passive 21.
passive 21.
Ooh, pretty.
23.
Okay. 23. You all see up ahead dimly glowing light. At first just looks like firelight and then is kind of like a purple and a green and a red And you recognize this bridge. It's one of the last bridges you went over before you kind of were unceremoniously... You came to the end of the road where you kind of found everything. And kicked this whole thing off. And there are fortified positions should the mine get taken up that you all can see on the other side of this gap. With some, like, stone siege weapons and everything. But it looks to be unmanned.
Just at a normal-ish pace, start walking across the bridge.
Cool. Alright.
Oh. Probably better.
What, Farzu?
I think maybe, can I also, before we start crossing, can I get a detect magic up as a ritual?
Sure.
If everyone's okay with
Yeah.
that?
And I can cast a detect magic as well.
Okay.
Would it be a good idea to cast darkness?
No, because you can't see out of it.
Can't see out of it?
Nope. Not even with dark vision.
Oh, sorry. I missed that spot. Never
You
mind.
need Devil's Sight.
Devil sight.
Yeah.
It's a warlock invocation you can get.
Yeah. Unless you see through
Which can be
magical darkness.
Which can be handy if you use it right. Otherwise, it might just get annoying. Because you have to remember that nobody else in your party can do that. So...
That's why you conga line.
Or do what I did and cast darkness on a broom of flying and then name a person and have it follow them.
yeah. Like, you've got to... Yeah, it's not something I would, like, try to use in combat unless you can also fly. So you won't be in people's way.
Yeah.
Well, I do
And
have a
it's-
flying broom, so
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything.
I was thinking just trying to be stealthy.
You can be stealthy.
Alright, Detect Magic doesn't pick anything up as you guys make your way through this fortification.
Well, it's quiet.
Are these
Maybe
glowing
too
fungi?
Yep.
Maybe too quiet.
Yeah. Reminds me of home a little.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes. But I do love living above ground now. Something about
Do you
fresh
regret that?
air.
Do you regret that we had to blow it up?
It was something that had to be done. It will now and always be a tomb for my people and family.
It's
What?
very wise and very morbid. Shall we keep going and see if we can find anyone drawing breath?
Might be an idea.
I just realized I don't have this stat block online. It's in one of my books and I left it downstairs. I will be right back. Not a devil. I promise.
Oh my.
I mean, then we're not interested.
Yeah.
We're
really?
here to.
We're here to knock out devils. We don't care about anything else. What is this? Stop the shenanigan.
Look, I'm here for 2 reasons: kill devils and do drugs, and I'm all out of drugs.
Oh my god, I still have drugs.
It's like, I've got drugs.
I've got drugs. I'm willing to share. For a price. There is a friend's discount, though.
No, Farzu, I'd never get high on your supply. Not now that it's a profitable business.
Yeah. Well. Oh.
Okay. So you all continue a little bit further into the mine.
I'll cast True Sight from my scroll now.
Okay, cool.
Since I imagine we're getting close.
About a half an hour in past the gate is when you see the first body up against the wall.
I take a look and see if I can figure out what killed this
Yeah, absolutely. Make a medicine check.
individual.
Is it a
Guidance?
Dwargar body?
Can I assist?
It is a Dwergar body.
Do you have
Mm,
medicine, Farsi?
I do.
What's your
Farzu
plus?
does have I have a
'Cause
plus 7.
Okay, yeah, I'll you do it then by yourself, because I have a +2. I don't have the skill.
You don't have the skill.
No.
I have a 23.
Okay.
Sorry, I would have given you guidance then in that case, but
Shall I
There we
add a
go.
guidance then?
Yeah, add a guidance.
Wait.
D4.
25.
Okay. $25. It's leaned against the wall and it's holding this, and you move the hand and it kind of breaks off because it's dried. And you can kind of see where the armor is split open from like a sword.
Can I determine on how long?
That's been dead a while.
Okay. Looks like it's been dead a while. Can I lay the body down?
Yeah.
Cool.
cause of death.
A slash mark right here.
Somebody's been in here killing Dwergar, and it wasn't us. That worries me.
Yeah.
Is there anything else of interest near the body? Like other weapons, or might they have been carrying something, or...
This will make sense in probably a couple minutes. Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
See how much of it you can remember.
21?
Okay. It's wearing a pretty distinctive tabard over top of its armor. Its sword seems to be pretty mundane.
Okay. What's the emblem on the tabard, if it has one?
It's a piece of ore with a crack down the middle.
And is this a symbol that I recognize, or that my friends who have been there recognize?
No.
Isn't this fairly close to my home?
No,
No, it's not.
it's not.
And from here, can we see any other bodies yet?
I would say that's probably when you see the other bodies, as you kind of turn the corner into this kind of room. There are about a dozen more on the floor in various states of decay, different body marks.
Matching regalia?
Yeah.
Mundane weapons, so just probably guards.
Yeah.
Does this city, have a city emblem or, a royal emblem that I would know of?
Yeah, they have a, They have, a crown emblem. It's like the Dwergar crown symbol. Yeah.
Okay, so this is different from
This
that.
is different from that. This is almost like a guild crest, maybe?
Okay. What sort of equipment do they have on them?
Oh, the other bodies?
Yeah.
Couple have, picks. Couple have, mauls. One of them has, a heavy crossbow. And that's when you notice they have different tabards.
Oh, they do.
Start doing Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints, reenacting the whole scene.
Oh, yeah.
There was a firefight!
Dietrich would. You get the immediate feeling that these two groups were fighting.
Okay, so there's two distinct emblems.
There are three different tabards. There's another one that looks more like a guild crest. That is a symbol of a hammer on a forge. That actually has a little bit of orange color to it. And then there's the platinum, or sorry, the bluish of pure refined mithril crown symbol in some of the other ones. And if you look at them up close, which I think you guys would, because you all have really good investigation,
Yeah.
The actual thread on the tabard is actually woven mithril thread to make sure it's the exact color.
Real mithril, eh?
Yep.
I'll take out one of my daggers and start cutting away the cloth with the mithril on it.
Yeah, you can cut away the cloth around
Yeah.
it. You can't actually like pull the threads out specifically.
Yeah, that'd take too long.
Yeah.
That's work for downtime, but just take the cloth with it right now.
Yeah.
Cut away the scraps of cloth. They won't need it anymore.
They won't.
And you mentioned that when you were here, when you were first kidnapped, there were some sort of experiments going on with infusing people with mithril. Do any of these bodies look like they might have been similarly infused?
Not like the ones we saw.
Those were more feral.
Yeah, the experiments they were doing, the subjects were completely out of their minds.
It was very unpleasant to be in.
And I don't get the sense that they would ever test this on fellow Dwergar.
Their own.
That's why they were kidnapping people.
Makes sense, but then I guess they also had no further success after you escaped.
No, apparently not. And there seems to have been maybe some kind of Dwergar civil war in the meantime.
Did your captors wear any of these emblems?
I'm gonna roll to see if I remember. Just intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah. No clue.
No idea. I don't remember. I don't think I've seen any of these symbols before. Farzu, is it jogging any memories for you?
Far as you recognize.
Do you recognize when you guys were passing by before you ended up in the mine, you recognize the crown ones, but you don't recognize any of these symbols from when you were actually down in that far end of the mine where the experiments were going on.
Okay. Any books that Farzu might have read?
Does Dwergar like a guild or like a guild class system species? They're very, very higher. They have a hierarchy, yeah. Hierarchical. There it is, yeah.
Okay.
Like that. So yeah. Can I get another perception check from it?
Okay, is this also site-based?
Yes.
26.
Why
Not
do
site-based, sorry. How much far
Oh.
do?
Well, that's a nat 20 for a 21.
Nice! Emerus.
I'd rather have a nat 20 on other things, but...
Passive 21.
Emerus.
30.
It's not hard for you all to hear it. There's like machine going, and you can hear like the rush of water. As where you guys have kind of come in is where like water comes in off of the mountain to this place. And you hear underneath it, all of you, what sounds like metal on stone. Like the edge of a blade being dragged on stone.
There's sort of like canals, it looks like.
Yeah. Actually, what size is it?
As far as you know, what they mined around town.
You remember it was mithril, iron, cobalt.
Mithril, iron, cobalt.
Yeah.
Okay. But it sounds like mining.
No, this sounds like a sword blade being dragged along.
Like a whetstone.
Oh,
Yeah. Not even a whetstone, just like the dry stone in this room.
Mm-hmm. That's wet with an H.
That's
Yeah.
that's not creepy at all.
Am I able to sort of find where the sound is coming from more precisely?
The room's cavernous and it's kind of echoing a little bit, plus with the running water,
Okay.
it's a little difficult to pin it.
Okay. And then do I see anything, like, with my true seeing still going?
No.
Can I see anything in, like, the water not getting too close to the edge?
Yeah, there's nothing in the water.
Okay.
We just start walking around the room and keep track of when the sound gets louder
Yeah.
Okay,
to try to figure out which direction it's coming from.
cool. If that's the case, in this specific room, where would everybody like to be located? Sorry, cover up part of it, but...
Probably somewhere in the middle. For far as
Okay, like down there? Like down there in the middle?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll be down, like, the other set of steps to the opposite side. Opposite side.
Oh, those steps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Splitting the party.
And I'll leave my spell deck where I was standing previously.
Okay, Dietrich and Emrys.
Or actually-
Yeah, can I see just this room that we're in right now?
Just the room you're currently in. Yeah, it's just... It's this space.
All right. So right there from that angle, if where we're currently standing is Texas, put me in Seattle.
Like up there? Whoa.
Oh, just this little.
Oh, just
I'm
this
just
room.
talking about yeah, just like there.
Just this room. Okay. Emrys. Where do you want to be?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay, I guess we need time to grab the mini, because I totally forgot to do that earlier.
Can I have my spell deck actually out sort of a little to the right over the grating that goes over the canal?
This one right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just sort of
cool.
keeping watch over the water.
Cool. Yeah, easily. That's not what I want. That's about as close as I think. Yeah, that's probably as close as... Actually, that's better. We're gonna make it red so everybody can see it easier. We'll Oh, okay. Cool. I'll just put you by the spell deck. Farzu, you hear it louder near you.
Okay. Oh, where did that spell go? I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye,
Okay.
and I'm going to use that to look around more,
Okay.
wherever the sound gets louder.
Okay.
And can I still hear it from where I'm at?
It is quieter where you are. Okay.
All right. So I will start heading back to the others.
Okay. All right. Where are you sending the arcane eye?
Just
up in that general direction.
Yeah, up to where it gets. If it gets louder, that's the way it's going.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't know. Can that Arcane Eye heal?
Can it hear? I don't think it can hear.
Receive information from the eye within normal vision. Darkness. 8. I can look at every direction. Does not say.
Probably not, because it's not arcane
You
ear.
receive visual information. Right
Visual. Okay. Yeah. So visual.
there. Yeah.
So from my hearing, the direction where I think
Okay.
the sound is coming from.
It's coming loudest from that door.
Okay.
don't
I
know
also
if
have my
travel through.
potion of. I also have my potion of clairvoyance, which I could take and put like a sound sensor someplace if we think that would help.
Although clairvoyance would be immobile.
Right, like I would have to pick a spot. And
Mhm. I will move my spell deck up to the next grading, hover over the next grading.
Like this one down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, can I hear through that? Let me check. I think I might be able to.
I think you might be able to as well. Now I need to look at something for the stat block.
I think those.
It can hear and see and can telepathically share with me
Okay.
what it sees and hears.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess if it gets louder as I come closer to Farzu, and then I guess I can also I'll send it sort of slowly more to the left, wherever
Yeah.
the arcane eye is going.
Yeah. It gets louder at that door. Like that is the loudest at the door.
Is there a keyhole? Or a gap?
Yeah, there's a gap.
Oh.
There's a keyhole.
1 inch?
Yeah.
Okay, the eye will go through the gap, through the
Cool.
hole.
Is arcane eye visible?
It's invisible.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you create an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air.
Great. Does it have an
The
AC?
direction. No.
Okay. Can it be destroyed?
I don't know. It does not say it can or cannot.
I think it's like a clairvoyance eye, except that it's mobile, which
Yeah.
is like it's not an object; it can't be destroyed. But like if they can see it,
Dispel magic or something.
they can.
Cool.
Yeah, it can be dispelled.
This thing's fucking dumb,
Yeah.
though. It's gonna try and take a swing at the fucking arcane eye, and it's gonna break the door down.
It could see the invisible eye?
Uh-huh. It has
my.
true sight.
That's going to be very,
It's gonna duck
very weird.
underneath the door, and you see about this 25-foot-tall golem. Made out of iron, reinforced with mithril, and out of the joints, there's like this rusted liquid coming out of the joints from where you all are right now.
Interesting.
Do I
Oh.
recognize this thing at all?
You have no fucking clue what this thing is.
Okay. Can I cast, as it walks past my spell deck, can I cast Lightning Grasp, Shocking Grasp?
Absolutely.
Alright, and I assume I can roll with advantage because he's got metal armor on.
Yep.
So that is a 29 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
I will save you the dice rolling. It skitters across the surface of the goal.
Okay, so it's just completely immune. Good to know.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Golly!
the good news is I think we found it. The bad news is I think we found it. And doesn't look like lightning works, at least. But we should brace ourselves for a fight.
And it will take the rest of its movement when it's out. It will take the rest of its movement down here.
Can we see it at that point?
Oh, yeah. You can see it when it rounds the corner and kind of comes out there and then walks
Okay.
by. It is huge.
So,
Rusted
like,
and
these
metal.
little... Sorry, the walls here, like, around this high room that we came over on, are those... How tall are those walls?
Those are half walls.
Okay.
So we can all see it.
Yeah. Even
Okay.
Dietrich, yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't seem to notice you all yet.
And-
It's trying to figure out where it got hit from, basically, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go behind the pillar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll also go back and sort of, like, get behind the... yeah, there.
Cool. What's Dietrich doing? What's Emrys doing?
I would like to run toward it, but duck down. No, not down the stairs.
Oh, okay. Like there?
Just like, yeah, as the crow flies toward it, and then duck down behind the half wall.
Cool.
And all bonus action hide
Hey!
and roll stealth, which is a 21.
Cool. Emrys, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm ducking behind that half wall too, but I don't know that I can roll stealth.
You have full action here, so if you want to, you can absolutely...
I know. I don't know how it's gonna work for me though, because I have disadvantage. For a 7, because I rolled a nat 20 and a 10. Or no, for a 13. Fucking waste of a 20.
You feel... okay-ish that it didn't see you? Alright. It's gonna go that way. If you all want to take another move again.
Can I ready an action?
Yeah.
How sturdy does that great bridge look? And how far is the fall?
It's about 15 feet into the water, and it looks pretty damn sturdy. You gotta remember, the Dwergar are dwarves. This is dwarven
Yeah.
construction.
I was just thinking about trying to card trick the bridge. Like, hold an action to card trick the bridge when it's on the bridge.
Okay.
Alternatively, I could try to rock to mud the street underneath it.
That seems better.
Okay, how far is it from me right now?
About 90 feet.
Cool. I guess I will move to the top of the steps so I can get a better view of it
Yeah.
and cast from my scroll transmute rock to mud
Okay.
underneath the
So,
golem.
what's that?
It is a
It just happens, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a dexterity save.
No,
I
like,
think
what's
the
the
dex
area
save
of
is if you-
effect?
Oh, it's a 40-foot cube.
Okay.
And I think the deck save is only if you're transmuting the ceiling and it has to like dodge mud.
Oh.
I think if you're doing the floor, it just happens. I
Oh yeah.
think.
Or wait. A creature must make a strength saving throw when it moves into the area for the first time, or ends its turn there. Okay, so it has to make a strength save.
Okay.
Right. I have a question as well. How far away is it from me?
60 feet right now?
How far away is it from Dietrich?
About 75 right now.
Okay.
And actually, with a 40-foot cube, how high is the ceiling?
About 40 feet.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to both drop ceiling on it and try and stick it in the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll go for like a good 10 feet of stone underneath it, just to get it to, real stuck,
Yep.
since it's tall.
Cool. Farzu, any movement, any action?
Guess I could probably cast Bigsby's hand behind it. Have it fight that.
Cool.
And I'm gonna try something as well after that.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I get a circle with a 100-foot radius just to see if I can get one without Dietrich in it? But it's got to be somewhere I can see if I move.
Okay, 100-foot radius?
Yeah,
So I'm 90 feet away, so
Yeah, it's gonna be... Well, yeah. 100 feet
it's
is gonna
based off a
be-
point that I can see, though.
Well, let me do that. Yeah, 100-foot radius is gonna be... like... that, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to see if it was in one of the corners over there, what would happen, how far in we would all be.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
can I also move my spell deck closer?
Yep, 30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
Cool, Bigsy's hand's gonna make an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna punch.
Yep.
How high is the ceiling here?
40 feet.
Okay.
32 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And at 6th level, it is 68.
Again, D&D Beyond is your friend.
Yes.
Wonder if someone cast reverse gravity, it would fall 40 feet up and then have to make deck saves while prone to dodge falling mud.
Correct. That was my next thing that I was gonna do.
That might be cool as hell.
That's actually what was
Sorry.
about to happen because
Yeah. Sorry if I
was gonna-
spoiled it.
I was gonna earthquake and try and break all the bridges, but we're too close.
Okay.
You also wouldn't then have...
I
Well,
don't
you guys
need-
could get across pretty easily, I think, but...
Well, I could just
But
gain
we-
us back out,
Yeah.
but I didn't
We'd
want
also
10-foot
take a ton of
fissures.
damage, yeah.
26
I didn't-
damage.
Cool.
As soon
It
as that happens, my
doesn't
reverse gravity goes off.
Look like it does anything.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Still a target.
Sorry, 26 points of damage?
Yeah, 26 points of force damage.
Oh, sorry, it'll take half. So you, like, boom against this thing, and it just goes like, ping!
Ooh. It's hard one.
You are getting a reverse gravity under it, right?
Yeah, what's this radius on that?
50 feet.
Okay.
You go straight to the ceiling.
Oh, is it gonna make all the water from the canals like start pouring up? That'd be so cool.
It does.
Depends on the radius.
Next
Yeah.
to the
Does,
ground.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Oh, and that'll mix in with all the mud.
Yeah. Do you want to redo your Earth to be sealing so this happens? Do we
Oh
wanna
no, the mud's gonna go flinging at
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it will be falling on him now. It will become sealing mud.
Oh yeah, it will become sealing mud, so he has to make a dex save while prone. There's no save on reverse gravity, it just happens.
There's no save.
Okay, cool.
Unless there's something it could grab onto to like hang in the air,
Yeah.
then it like can try to make a dex save to
It's a dex save to
grab
try,
something.
yeah.
But
What's the dex save on it? It'll try and shove its hand through the grate and stay
Dex 22.
down. I don't think it's gonna make it, but we'll fucking find out. Yeah, this is 17. So what's the dex save on the mud? Oh, sorry, it has advantage. What's the save on yours thing? 22?
22.
That's only a 20.
It's also a dex save, and I believe it's
So is it considered
DC.
prone from reverse gravity?
it
It,
fall.
it
it
falls.
falls upwards
Yeah.
till it hits the ceiling.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
And dex 20 for me, I guess, if it's my spell save DC.
Great.
Oh, by the way, it takes fall damage from going into the ceiling.
Yeah. That's a 16 on the save.
So does it take fall damage, does it look like?
Yeah. What's the fall damage?
Would that,
It only goes to the ceiling. How many?
40 feet. Well, it's 20
40.
feet tall, so technically it only takes 20 feet of fall damage.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, so
'cause I didn't
46,
know how
46.
Tall. It's hard for me to roll because I was sitting there like, oh, 8d6. Wait,
Yeah.
how tall is it?
And it's considered difficult terrain, right?
The mud, yes.
Okay, cool. Even if it's on the ceiling? So how
I
much?
guess.
12.
Okay, so half is 6. Okay.
if the hand's an
Well,
object,
no,
does
if
it fall too?
Yeah, the hand goes... No, the hand doesn't. It's not an object. Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
the hand floats wherever you want it
Yeah.
to float.
Yeah. Okay, so what were you
Okay.
going to say, Lenny?
I think it's not difficult terrain while the mud's falling on you.
Oh, okay.
But like if he wants to move, he's gonna move on the ceiling and then fall again when he's outside that radius.
Cool. Yeah, so
18 damage from the mud.
18 damage from the mud. What type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. So half is 9. Oh no, half is 9.
Wow.
Alright. He's gonna move like, nothing is the matter, move 50 feet and fall back down again.
Now can I try to card trick the grate?
Yeah!
I think this is the best thing because I don't think if I card trick him it'll do much of anything.
You have no idea, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know lightning is a possibility. I know that won't work. The others are like fire, cold, or force. Force would probably be good if it's only a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah.
Well, the hand did
And-
force damage, and that was also, it seemed to resist
I
that.
thought the
Oh,
hand
that
was
was also
bludgeoning
nothing?
damage.
Force.
Oh, okay, never mind. It did take full damage from that.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I said. I
In
said
that
force.
case.
I swear
But
to God,
the
he said
only-
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
My bad.
So that it's only doing that like a quarter of the time. And the other weapon I have at range is I could summon Willy. But that's
Okay.
psychic damage and it's a construct. So I feel like card tricking the bridge
Okay,
and
go for
trying
it.
to make it fall is my best option.
Go for it.
Uh, 19 to hit the bridge.
That'll hit the bridge. Close, but it'll hit.
Yeah. Roll for card trick. That is a 4. That's force damage.
Damn.
And it's twice as much. So that's... Yeah, so instead of 4d6, it's going to be 8d6 plus 5.
Yeah, the other 3 of you can roll initiative while we're doing damage calculations here. We'll do damage and then we'll do numbers.
38 force damage to the bridge.
Okay. And you're doing it to the actual physical grate.
Yeah.
It does a number on it. Like, it takes out a couple of, like, the metal, like, cross structure of this bridge. But it is still hanging on. It creaked, it definitely, like, moved underneath this golem, but... it's still there. It's a sturdy-ass construction. Initiative. Anybody got over 20?
25.
23.
And 24.
Oh.
Sorry, Farzi.
Please tell me you got a 22, Farzu.
No.
Get the fuck out. No, kidding. What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay. Alright, Dietrich, Fair, Amherst, Farzu. Dietrich, you're up first. What you doing?
I'm going to try to card trick the bridge again.
Hell yeah, glad I wrote down damage numbers now.
Luck point.
Oof.
I rolled 2 natural ones in a row. I give up.
What? That you throw the card, and like the water just splashes up at an odd angle. It just takes it underneath the current, and it goes away. All right.
Am I close enough to Hexblade's curse or no?
No.
Okay. Anything else I can do with a bonus action? That's good. No, I think I'll hold here.
Okay.
Alright, bonus action, duck down and hide.
Okay.
Again. Stealth 31.
Yeah, you feel pretty damn hidden. Fair and then Emerus.
Okay. Let's see. How high above the water is the bridge?
About 15 feet.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Yeah, big oof. Big oof.
Big oofs.
Big oofs in chat, people.
I was wondering if I should try black tentacles. And I thought it'd be cool if I could also get it to mess up the bridge, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to grab the thing if I cast it on the bottom of the canal.
I will give you... Is Black Tentacles difficult terrain or is it restrained?
It is difficult terrain, and then if you fail your dex save,
Okay.
you're restrained.
You get the feeling with how at ease he got out of the reverse gravity in the mud that
Mhm.
Because of his size and build, difficult terrain doesn't really bother this thing.
Okay. Not even if it's tentacules.
Maybe.
In that case. Uh,
You're deciding. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go turn the piece.
of all of these spells and all of these damage types. So I'm thinking psychic probably isn't gonna work, but what do you think, cold or fire?
Either might work. Not sure.
Okay. What's the spell decision?
I'm going to cast Psychic Lance, and I'm going to transmute the damage type to fire. So it needs to make an int 20 save.
Okay. It can't make the 20 save.
Okay, so it will take 76 fire damage, and it is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
Uh, 6, 12, 18, 24 fire damage.
It'll take half.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be incapacitated either.
Okay. I have done science,
Science has been done.
and I will bring my book 30 feet directly closer to me.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Emrys, what are you doing? I assume you're done. Any movement, actually? Did you want to move, like, around the corner away from it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like down the steps, really, but just around behind the
Okay.
the banister or
Cool, cool, cool.
the pillar a little
Yeah,
bit.
because that does go up all the way to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I want to like keep an eye on it, but also be sort of hidden. But you know, I can't bonus action hide. It's the hat, the big hat.
I just literally, if you have it like half covered, it does. The hat's still visible. I stole a hat off a skeleton last Friday. I was so happy. All right, Emrys, what you doing?
For science, I guess I'm gonna back away
Yeah,
towards the stairs where Fair is.
yeah, like full movement.
Then I guess I'm gonna sunbeam
Okay,
at 6th level,
cool.
and it is a con 22 save.
$23.
Cool. It's still gonna take its radiant damage.
Yep.
So 20 radiant,
Yep.
halved.
Mm-hmm.
would be 10 that it takes, and it is not blinded.
Cool. It takes full damage. It's going to use its legendary actions. And it is 2 legendary actions. It is going to move up to its move speed, which is actually there for 2 legendary actions. I say like overdrives. Farzu, you're up.
Nice. I get to go before him.
Yeah. He doesn't have a great dex. I rolled not great.
Can my hand get to him?
How far can your hand move?
60 feet.
Alright. 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah.
Cool.
Also, I'm just going to delete all that stuff to save me some clutter. Sorry, guys.
And it's going to
Make
punch
an
again.
attack? It's going to punch it real hard? Okay.
That'll be a natural 35.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, double dice. Roll it on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I don't have that many out right.
Yeah. I don't think anybody does. Okay, except for maybe Lenny.
How many dice is it?
12d8, I think.
Yeah, because it's 6, so 12.
Yep. I've got 18d8 out right now, which is what I roll if I crit with the full shebang.
Here's 12d.
Plus a whole bunch of d6s, and then the whole thing's double.
Oh,
59!
59.
59! Does anybody else remember that song?
It was 55.
55! I don't care, it's 59 to me.
Sure.
Yeah, but does anybody remember 55?
No.
The golden age of the internet.
So yeah, 59 force damage.
Yeah, you hit it pretty fucking hard.
Nice.
Alright, that's your bonus action. What you doing with your action?
With my action, I'm gonna cast summon Draconic Spirit.
Okay.
Nice being able to cast 2 concentration spells.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
It's gonna get the dragon bag out.
It's gonna be a gem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
I guess it really doesn't matter.
Nope. But you're doing a gem
Dealer's
dragon?
Yeah, gem dragon.
Yeah, we'll grab
sure.
a moonstone dragon. How about that?
Well, there's one that does
Alright.
like force damage, right?
You don't pick.
Oh,
Oh, you
just
don't pick. Okay.
You just pick gem, and every time
Yeah.
you use the breath
Oh,
weapon, you
okay.
can pick one of those types.
Yeah.
Oh, shiny.
Yeah, it's a really good spell. I for one am glad it's changing a little bit.
ooh. Pretty green. So it makes 2 attacks and a breath weapon, right?
Yeah, it goes immediately after you.
Cool.
Amethyst is
Yeah.
force damage, by the way.
Amethyst is force?
Yeah, crystal is
Ooh.
radiant.
Alright, so it would be amethyst since I know force works.
Yep. Alright, make the attacks.
That was 1 off of 20.
Damn. So definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, because it's 30 something.
Yeah.
1d6 plus
1d6 plus 10.
9. 10?
Yeah, 4 plus the spell's
No.
level.
Yeah, 5th level.
9.
Oh, 5th. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, 9.
I don't know why I thought it was a 6th level spell.
So 13 on that hit.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of damage does it do on its attacks?
Piercing.
Piercing damage, yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it takes full piercing.
It took half.
25 to hit.
Yep. Yeah. Close, but still hits.
11. Of course, halved is
5.
yeah. And then it will breathe on it.
Okay. So, 23 dex.
Yes.
Since it is a wizard spell, not a warlock spell. It can't make it.
Okay. So it takes 2d6
Force damage.
force damage, which will be 11.
Okay. Cool. Who all is in melee with it right now? Dietrich and Emrys.
And the dragon.
And the dragon.
And the hand.
I know,
technically.
but like people at table.
Oh.
While it's taking these hits, you hear what almost sounds like a muffled scream from inside of it. I don't think anybody else, I don't think Fair or Farzu are close enough to hear it.
Alright.
Anything else, Farzu? Nope. Any movement, actually?
How high is that, the wall there?
You can see, like, the upper third of his body.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to that wall so I have full coverage from him.
Okay, cool. Great. It's his turn. He's just gonna make 2 attacks on Dietrich. Uh, 21.
Miss.
I rolled a 3 on die.
Damn, he's got a high plus.
He does, 18. 29.
That'll hit.
Great. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 13.
Okay.
Do I have anything I can add to it?
I will say it's pretty far off.
Yeah. And that was a natural 10. Like, my con save is just not great. I think I need to fail this.
Okay. So you take 36 slashing damage on the hit. And you are...
Uncanny dodge.
Cool. Down to
So I'll
18.
take 18.
And you are also blinded.
Okay.
And then it will make a kick attack at the dragon.
Okay.
Kick the dragon.
35.
Yep.
So it's 23 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it is pushed 15 feet away. It has a fly speed, so it will hover over it. From the construct.
Sorry, how much damage?
23.
23? Okay.
Yeah. That's its whole turn. Dietrich, you are up.
So when I heard the scream
Yeah.
coming from inside it,
Yeah.
when I looked at it at that moment before I was,
Yeah.
what did its armor look like?
You specifically talking about the rust on it?
Did it seem like there was something that opened, or like some kind of lock, or like is there somebody imprisoned in there? Is it a suit?
So it sounded more like screams, plural. Yeah, exactly, Crusher. In that moment before you were blinded, make a perception check.
Uh, 26.
Okay. That's not rust or motor oil on the joints. That's dried blood. And it sounds like there's more than one thing inside of this. And those screams, when you start to think about it on this 26, sound a little familiar to you from months and months ago.
Oh.
So, all right. So now I'm blinded.
Yeah.
I've looked, and this thing does not require me to see anything.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pull out the chime of opening and point it at a crevice in the construct's armor
Okay.
and strike it.
Okay. And it auto opens anything, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll give you the choice here: arm or a leg.
Arm.
Arm. Okay. The arm that's currently not holding the sword, just kind of, you guys hear just kind of like the suit that has been meticulously constructed just kind of randomly fall apart as the time kind of dings out. I'd say even Fair sees this. You see, about as the arm falls off, you see just blood kind of slowly run out as the arm kind of falls off in one piece. And I think Farzu and Fair can hear the screams at this point too.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll bonus action disengage
Okay.
and run like toward the stairs.
Okay.
And end of my turn, do I get another save opportunity?
You do not. Yeah.
Nasty.
I will say this is actually one of the nastiest ones. It's not a save. It's not until the start of his next turn. It is until you hit it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was interesting.
But I have the chime of opening out, and everybody sees what I just did.
Yes.
So.
Yep. Fair, you're up.
By the way, it has 6 uses left.
Okay. And that
And then
doesn't
it's
recharge
No.
daily
It
or
does
whatever?
not recharge. It has
Uses
a total
and
of
it's
10
done.
uses, and then it's done forever. And I had used 3 before, and
Yeah.
so that was the 4th one.
Yeah, you used one to defeat like a puzzle I had planned. I thought that was really fun a long time ago. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not solving this thing.
Wow, kind of like someone using knock because they didn't want to deal with a puzzle.
Well,
I'm not apologizing. Fair, what
I
are you
should have had
doing?
her.
Fair, what are you doing?
I should have had her not give you uppies.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Fair
That's
will be-
fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair will move to the top of the steps and just sort of like touch Dietrich's shoulder lightly and say, "See if you can get the other arm next time."
Here, take
and
it.
let's-
Take it. It sounded like it did something.
Oh yes, I hear the screaming. Do we want to just maybe get rid of all the drivers? And Fair will cast actually, can I cast Sphere of Death? Just far enough back that I won't get any friendlies.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'll get the hand, but the hand has Farzu's hit points,
I think
so...
the hand doesn't care.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
Yeah, so let me just make sure I prepared that one today. Yes. It's a Constitution 20 save.
I think it's gonna make it. That's a 31.
Okay.
I don't think the hand has Constitution.
Yeah, it just auto fails, so I'll take the full damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8.
And those rules are gonna be clearer. Because they need to be.
20.
I love this creepy soundtrack. Sorry.
Makes me think of binary beats.
Makes me think of Alien.
38 necrotic damage.
So half is 18? 19. 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes all of half of it.
Yeah, it takes all of half of it.
Okay. Has the screaming gotten any quieter?
A little bit.
There. That did something.
The hand's still fine. It's got
Okay.
94 health.
Yeah, you've got a bunch of hit points.
Anything else?
Move the book 30 feet closer to me,
Okay.
and then I will step back where I was.
Easy enough to do.
You know, do I still have line of sight on him from there?
No.
Oh, okay, then I'll sort of step, like, up one step so I can see around
Yeah,
the corner.
you basically
like, partial
where
cover
you...
kind of thing.
I just basically... Yeah, you can do, like, half cover, like, there, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright. Emrys, what are you doing?
Send another beam at him.
Cool.
Con 22.
The highest I'm ever gonna roll on a fucking con save. Nat 20, 38.
Okay, I rolled really high on damage dice. 29.
Hell yeah, so 14 points of damage.
And I'm backing the hell away.
Cool, let's go take an opportunity attack. Yeah, you saw it hit Dietrich at a similar range, so like you would know it had reach if you didn't want to move.
Yeah, no, I still want to move,
Okay.
but I'm going to do it a different way.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Misty Step.
Oh, hell yeah. Back 30 feet?
Yeah, as far away as I can.
Okay. Yeah, back 30 feet.
And not
would be
near
fine.
anyone else, so the other corner, because I don't need my light
Oh,
blinding
yeah.
Arzu or...
Yep. Awesome. Alright. Farzi, what are you doing?
The dragon.
Goes after you.
Right. So, mm, mm. Would I think I would be able to dispel the magic holding this thing together?
I would think you would have no idea.
Okay.
Because it might be just physical construction.
Yeah.
Not sure what to do. You can just walk over to Dietrich and take the chime from his hand and use it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get there, though.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I
don't
only
know
have
how close
25
you
move
are,
speed
but-
right now.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that would be. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing on my turn, but I know what everyone, the other two are doing.
Yeah, well, your hand is your bonus action.
Yeah.
If you want to do that while you think about...
Yeah, let's do the hand.
I mean, I know what I would do, but... That's just because I'm a dirty fucking warlock.
It'd be a 27 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Because you know it takes force damage from your hand.
Yep. $33 damage.
Hell fucking yes, sir.
Oh yeah, what do I have?
The screams get a little quieter.
I'd have to move to do an Eldritch Blast, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but you can move like 10 feet and then 10 feet.
Yeah,
Where
let's
it is
do
right
that.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Move like 10 feet, or 15 feet and then 10 feet, yeah. Alright.
Let's
4 of
do
them.
that. So 4 of them. Let's roll 4 d20s.
Just rapid fire them. I'll tell you if they hit or not.
Well, one's a nat 1.
Miss.
Yeah. Even with, actually, yeah, nat 1's just always a miss,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Even
Auto
if it's
miss.
like an 18,
Yeah, auto miss.
because I got a plus 17.
Yeah.
So there's a 28.
Yep.
23.
Yep.
Oh,
23 just hits, by the way.
23 just hits. Okay, so the other one will hit as well because it's a 19 on die.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Yep.
And I'm not going to move it because
Okay.
mine is whole.
Yeah.
So I don't want to pull it closer to me.
Yep.
3d10.
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
What?
7.
7. Ow. Ow.
Yeah. 2 3s and a 1.
Ouch.
Yeah. And then I'll go back under for full coverage.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
And then the dragon
Yep.
will get back into range.
Yep.
First hit. $22 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Uh, 31 to hit.
Yep.
D6. 9. 12.
Just go
damage?
ahead. Just go ahead and roll the other damage because he can't save.
Oh, that was
2d6.
2d6. Wow, double fours. 8.
Okay. Cool.
8 fours.
Got it. All right. It's the golem's turn. It's gonna move over here, so the dragon will get an opportunity attack.
Awesome. That'll be a 25.
Yeah.
For only 10.
Okay, so 5 points of damage. Cool. And then it's going to use its big, super duper awesome move. And it's going to spin around on one leg, and it's going to make attacks at everybody within 15 feet. So, yeah, he'll actually position himself to get the dragon in it. Alright, the first two are going at the dragon.
Okay.
21 and a 30.
Yep, both hit.
Okay. Fair. Oh, actually,
Yes.
sorry. I'll do damage real quick. 72 points of damage.
Dragon's dead.
Okay. 31 to hit.
That will hit.
And then a natural 20.
Yeah, can't do much about that.
I'll do the crit first. That is 82 points of damage.
I will dismiss by spell deck, and Fair will catch the blade with one hand.
Sorry,
and
I
just sort
mapped
of
wrong.
turn
It's
it
76. It's 76.
Fair's still gonna use
Yeah.
one with the word and prevent all of the damage.
Okay, cool. And is it both hits or just the one hit? Was it all damage? this turn?
If you take damage, you can prevent all of that damage by using your reaction to dismiss the spectral mind and use it magic to save itself. It doesn't actually
Just one
say.
attack.
It's just,
It's just
if
one
you
attack.
take damage. I assume it's one attack,
I
yeah.
assume that's one attack.
It's like one instance
yeah.
of damage.
So it's
Yeah, one
30,
instance of damage.
36 slashing on the next one, and you need to
Okay.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 36. And Constitution, you say.
Yep.
I'm also blinded because that was a 12.
Yep. All right. Last two are against Dietrich. I don't think a 20 hits,
No, it doesn't.
and that was with advantage, by the way, because you're blinded. I rolled 2 2s. 31.
Hits.
36 points of damage. You can't be double blinded. That would actually suck if you could. Another
Uncanny dodge. I'll
another
take 18.
Great. That's its whole...
Actually, I'm not sure I can uncanny dodge while blinded. Let me double check.
Does it say you have to see the attack? I mean, I'll let you. Seems like something you should be able to do.
So when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack.
Oh, okay.
So I can't uncanny dodge it. I take 36.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, plus 18 to hit is rough, but that's what you get when you get into tier 4 of play. You start getting the 20, 24, 28, 26 DCs and the plus 18s, plus 20s to hit. That's its whole turn. Dietrich, you are up.
I think I used the chime to take off its other arm.
Okay, cool. It's your whole action.
Yeah. Then I will bonus action disengage and run down the stairs.
So I think the Chime of Opening is a really, really good play. You go to chime it and you hear the other arm clink off. You hear all of the screams at once. It's mind-shattering. Can I get everybody... It's everybody within 300 feet. Can I get them to make a Constitution saving throw, please?
15.
Okay.
I failed and there's no helping it.
Understandable.
I rolled a 4.
23.
23 just saves. Ghost Pepper! You get to watch fun stuff happen! Yeah! What's up, bud? Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. We're getting into some disgusting mind fuck stuff. Thank you very much. Hope Monster Hunter World was awesome. As you use the Chime of Opening, you hear the other arm fall off, you hear all of these screams go out. What did you get on the con save? Farzu?
15.
Farzu.
Oh.
It's one number, and I still have to do meal prep before I go to bed, please.
I got 22.
22. Okay, that fails.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if I could
Add,
re-roll
yeah,
that.
no. No.
So,
So the three of you will take 21 points of psychic damage. Emrys will take 10. Oof, I feel that. As all of the hive mind that was in this thing they're too separated now. You've pulled too many pieces out of it. And they all let out this one terrible scream, and then you hear the rest of the construct that they were holding together with this psychic energy fall apart right in front of you all. As you guys are no longer blinded. And this thing is dead.
nice.
Emrys, did those screams sound familiar to you?
Yes, very. A little worrisome.
Who did they sound like?
Who did they sound like?
The things that they were experimenting on that had turned into the hive mind in that one room.
Sounded like those test subjects that they'd been experimenting on and turned feral. We had left a room full of them behind, figuring it was easier to just lock it. I remember.
I didn't expect this, though.
I guess we shouldn't have just left them.
Talk about your chickens coming home to roost.
That's fascinating, though. How did they put this thing together? You said they were infused with mithril.
Yes.
They were putting mithril in people's brains. It was driving them mad. They were almost behaving as if they were undead.
For the record, liquid mithril.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Liquid
makes it
mithril.
better? No.
Yeah.
Fair's gonna thoroughly check this thing out.
Make an investigation check.
Farzi would help, but he's not proficient in it.
Yeah.
That is passive 33.
Cool. Passive 33 works. Also make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Is this recalling magical lore?
No.
Okay.
This is
Can
understanding
Farzi help for that?
Yeah, I will say you have advantage on that if Farzu's gonna help.
Okay.
You've got like
Do
a
you need me
plus
to roll?
You've got like a plus 12, right?
11.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
I'll
So that
give you-
is
I'll give you guidance on that too.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
Just get it as high as possible. You don't know
Yeah,
what the
you
DCs
don't
are.
know.
Yeah.
It's true.
And it's often like more information for getting like an
Yes,
increment
because I do
higher.
gradient skill checks,
Yeah.
which is I think
Yes.
the better way to do them, but
Cool. So that's a 38 Arcana.
great. So you're pretty much going to get everything. This thing is a construct. It was built basically in multiple pieces. There are little tiny spikes and stuff on the inside that seem to be made with cobalt, which you know has anti-magical properties as if to somehow weaken the hive mind. And that spike is what caused the blood to come out of them every time they moved. It hurt them, and that was what the blood on the joints was. And
Okay.
the mithril seems to empower them, and the lines in the armor and stuff almost make it like the golem can only do what the line, like, it's basically they figured out magic hydraulics. Like, the golem
Okay.
could only do what they wanted it to do because they only put the mithril that the hive mind could connect to and move in certain places in certain positions, so it could only do certain movements. Basically, like
muscles, essentially.
Like muscles, essentially. I was gonna say basically like a posable action figure, but with living
that
mithril
screams.
thralls inside of it, running this machine.
Cool.
And now that we've done some abject body horror, I think that's a great place to end it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, what did you want to do, Farzu?
I wanted to strip the body, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can take it apart. They're just dead bodies wrapped in thin pieces of cloth that have
Yeah, I want,
probably hundreds at this point of puncture wounds on their body.
like you said, there were like spikes, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there were cobalt spikes
Spikes,
inside
cobalt?
of there, yeah.
I would like to gather. I don't think I'd be able to gather the mithril.
No, the mithril would be too hard to get out. But yeah, you could absolutely gather spikes off of it.
Yeah, I'll gather the spikes.
Okay.
Can Fair go ahead and make lots of detailed drawings and things and notes while Farzu's taking it apart?
Yeah, make a general intelligence check.
Okay. Let's not use that die.
That dice cursed.
This one is cursed too. It's a nat 1 for a 7.
Okay.
Hmm.
Farzu's taking it apart too fast.
Yeah, Farzu, the constant clinking and the clink of breaking up, it's just a little too distracting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little too distracting right now.
I've got good details on at least the magical properties, if not the physical construction.
Yes, absolutely.
Hopefully, the physical construction is something we'll never need to replicate.
Well, they might have schematic diagrams elsewhere.
They might. It's the only creature we've seen in here. Maybe they built this before the Civil War, or whatever it was.
Looking back at the dead Dwargar bodies that we saw when
Mhm.
we first came in, they have sword wounds on them. Are they sword wounds the size of this thing's sword?
Some of them are, yeah. Not all of them,
Okay.
but some of them are.
Not all of them.
Dietrich,
Okay.
make an insight check. In this moment, let's see if you can put 2 and 2 together.
17
Okay.
or passive 18.
Passive 18. You, with the knowledge that some of the bodies were killed by this thing, you get the feeling that this may be what caused it. To be blunt.
I think this thing definitely killed some of the folks we saw outside. But it's hard to know which came first? Did this thing go berserk and start killing people? Or was there a conflict and they deployed this thing as a weapon?
I guess more importantly, are there more of these around? I hope not.
Dietrich will just kind of twirl the chime of opening around in his hands and just say, like, well, if there are, we're prepared for at least a couple of them.
Oh, the bodies inside, did they look like they had been damaged at all by, like, the Circle of Death?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk
How
about
much,
that.
like-
We'll talk about... Oh, hell yeah, dude. Welcome in. We're just wrapping up. Won't be here Monday with like our schedule says. We'll be back next Wednesday because World of Warcraft is my life and new expansion. But yeah, we play twice a week. Starting in January, we'll be doing 4 nights a week.
Ooh.
Fingers crossed, and 5 nights a week, once a month.
Ow.
Yeah. I'm not running
Sounds
one
like
of the
fun.
games, though, to be fair. To be accurate on that. Yeah.
To be accurate.
To be
To
accurate.
be accurate.
To be accurate on that. Yeah, I think as you guys are kind of standing there trying to put 2 and 2 together here, I think that's a really good place to end it. So, we'll be back next week. Before we do that, I will drop this. We do have a merch store now, and if you guys don't want to support us on Twitch with the increased sub prices, which I get are a bit ridiculous, you can support us for as little as $1 on Patreon. So we can continue making content in where we upload our after show, and we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about that, yeah, don't ask, don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask how I run it. It's my brain's fuzzy.
Yeah, and if you don't want to give us your money, just like and comment, and
like, and
subscribe,
subscribe
and
on YouTube, yeah.
ring all the bells and do all the doohickeys,
Push
all the internet
buttons.
shit.
Can I get you to record that for when I start doing YouTube videos? Because that is funnier than I could ever say it.
Okay. But you can clip that. I don't care.
I might clip that and do it. You have adult dancer bug.
Do it.
Oh man, you are my type of human being. That sounds hilarious. All right, we're gonna go raid a new channel just because I see they're live and they look pretty fun. So we're gonna go raid them, and we'll be back next Wednesday. So that should be cool. All right. Peace. Bye.